I love this comment so much. And I feel like the Quran actually emphasizes this point that it's really important not just to be self-centered, but instead to learn about one another. And if you didn't know, the Quran is actually commentary on the Torah and the Bible. It is coming to correct that record. And so in order to understand the Quran, you actually have to at least read the Torah and the Bible. The Quran also acknowledges that the prophets of other religions like Buddha and Krishna, and especially the prophets that come from the Abrahamic tradition, are all messengers of God and that they have all been spreading the same message. And I think that one of the most beautiful parts of Islam that emphasizes this idea that we shouldn't be self-centered, that we should learn about one another, that we should see ourselves as a united humanity, is the Shahada itself. The Shahada is a foundational principle of Islam. People are supposed to say the Shahada when they accept Islam. And the translation of the Shahada essentially is that you affirm the oneness of God and that you believe Muhammad is God's messenger. And I used to always wonder, I was like, oneness of God, God is one, there's only one God, one God. What does that mean? And the older I've gotten, the more I've read the Quran and read books about Islam and Muhammad, the better I've understood that the oneness of God is actually the oneness of all creation. And God is the entity that holds all of that creation within themselves. And I find that so incredibly beautiful and affirmed by other parts of the Quran. There are verses in the Quran that say, if you hurt one person, you are hurting all of humanity. If you kill one person, you are killing all of humanity. There are verses in the Quran that say that human beings, our literal role on earth is to be stewards of nature. And there are explicit verses in the Quran that say that we made you of different tribes and groups and different from one another so that you may know one another. And I feel like that's the whole point. That's why we're here on this earth, to feel that sense of oneness, that sense of unity. And it's so beautiful to see it in this time.